This channel that brought you Gacha, some series reviews and more. Well, now grab a cup of matcha, he's turned to the ocean floor. What's new in this weird story? How can the man stay afloat? This feels like a purgatory, this man really needs a boat. Under the sea, cookieswirlc, where we all suffer and it is rougher, back chroma key. Episode 1, nothing but heck. They didn't show nor did they tell. Hear all the critics whine about the physics. Let's wait and see. Welcome back. One more stage about speaking. Welcome back to another episode of Yeah, see, it's fun doing that, isn't it? 100%. All right. I'll be honest. I actually this stream people have seen has been all a bit over the place in terms of its scheduling. This was meant to happen yesterday, but we had a little bit of a serious behind the scenes talk to get through. The results of which you will definitely see on Wednesday if you stay tuned to KW's channel. So make sure that you're tuning into that. Everyone's fine, by the way. Just again, it's stuff for me to get through in order to continue to be fine. But yeah. So I planned to schedule this after we actually finished. I thought, okay, well, I'll schedule this that I had prepared during this time for tomorrow. At the time, tomorrow was actually 2 days later. So I was like, oh, wait, I have to reschedule it because Bond let me know about that. So Bond's paying a lot of attention to this particular series. So definitely appreciate that. As far as Ghost Kitty, apparently he's in the writing corner today trying to fix up Pretty Cure Elemental. Just love how well-being the little world in the story had. They're trying to give proper personalities. Yeah, there is that. You know what? With Weather Pops, it's actually kind of been similar. Not entirely, because one of the things that like drew me into that concept was the fact that the characters seemed to actually have personality. There are established likes and dislikes that Midnight Unknown has left behind. But ultimately, in the actual script, I will say this: in the original version of episode 1, they actually had they actually all seemed to be like roughly like on like equal levels of like energy and response and emotions to each other. Like all of the different types of personalities manifested in more or less the same way as each other, except for Sona actually. But not that you'll see that, because again, I'm taking steps to sway away from that. And turns out the Midnight Unknown has actually looked at the first episode, the first part of the first episode script, and has enjoyed it. So yeah. Also, another update about that. First scene is up and currently available for YouTube members to see. The actual series won't be on this channel because it's not set in the Butterverse, so I'll be posting that on more Gacha from Jacob. But I thought for the sneak peeks and stuff, if because I already have members on here, so might as well. So yeah, let me see. Someone didn't want to put most into other characters. Yeah. These are stories in my hands now instead of hers. Yeah, absolutely. It's mad. Oh my goodness. Good grief. Yeah. What was it? Mad Fury Holy Road or something like that. I don't know. But yes. How am I? Well, I am I'm better than the last time. I will say this: there was a lot of chaos at the school that I needed to work through myself, like in the actual department, because my scheduling was a bit over the place. Wasn't sure what I was going to be given to do, but now I know. So yeah, at least there's that. You're counting it. Bingo. Maddie mentioned. Everyone on call mentions their series. I mean, yeah, everyone on call for the time being. It's just as well I haven't had the guest for today, but I'm about to do that right now. Welcome, Aiden.
Hello. I've been sitting in the back for like minutes. How dare you?
Well, I was trying to get like a segue towards you. There was a lot of chat messages, so I was like, okay, I'll address those first.
Segues are for nerds.
My goodness.
I mean, technically, Vaughn's bingo is correct when he put it out, but you know, it's now incorrect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want segues. A segue is unnecessary if you ask me.
I don't think Emily's here.
No. I did send Emily a video earlier today, but no response, so she's probably revising.
She's probably busy with, you know, school. Yay.
Every time I hear the name Midnight Nerd, I think of Weather Pops. I think of that person who was able to create the mini intro for their sister's story, which they had nothing for. I don't remember what their username actually was at the time. I don't think it was Midnight Unknown for the record, because quite frankly, that person I trust to even create half a way a decent a script is the one that was already there. So, you know, we're in safe hands, I think. Although, are we in safe hands as far as content today that we're going to be watching? It doesn't seem like it based on last episode, but you never know. What was the name of the just something called like New Mermaid series or something? I have to try
New Mermaid series part 2.
Yeah, it's not in here. What? I definitely downloaded the video. Yeah, oh, it's the New Mermaid series. Okay, so I have to look under T. There we go. Yeah, here we are. So, the New Mermaid series part 2 by cookieswirlc. As
Bond has an offer in the chat.
Do I need any editors for Weather Pops? The thing that I actually need, at least at the moment, is some people to help with like designs because I have obviously all of the Weather Pops themselves and the who was supposed to be the major antagonist. But the thing is, of course, you know, that they're going to a school. There are other characters in said school. I probably would need some help keeping that same style and also the different like uniform variations as well. Because I will say this, Minute Known had a really good eye for, you know, that like the different people wearing, like, for example, different skirts or their trousers differently, or whatever shoes would go along with the uniforms that would still match the color scheme. And that's something that obviously for like a bunch of extras.
In Bond, it is GL2. It is GL2. So yes.
Okay, fair enough. Well, in that case, I will discuss that later if I remember to do so after the stream. After the stream.
By the way, it's like currently 4 EST. Are you purposely streaming an hour early than normal? Okay. I was just wondering if that was on purpose, or the one time like the clocks got set back an hour and then you kept streaming at 4 for several consecutive days.
No. Okay. Anyway,
okay, oh my god, so is that Prince Eric in the water?
I mean, who knows? We don't know his name yet, so it could be. You never know. Midnight Moon Sparkle Gacha. I've been okay. There we go. Sparkle Gacha was the name. We've got to stream a lot. Plus, remember when they come to my channel to contact Jacob or something, I think they deleted their channel. I wouldn't be surprised because I think their original channel was also was one that they deleted. Supposedly from online hate, but if you remember what they admitted about themselves, it makes a lot of sense.
Also, you missed nothing so far, KW, besides just chatting.
That is true. We're about to get to the actual video right now.
There's a human. I found a human, and he's just floating here in the water. I need.
Thank you for narrating. Thank you for narrating what's happening on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, of course, because if someone didn't tune into the last episode, there would the reaction isn't as bad as normal. But the thing is, this is something that in episode 1 was maintained, so I'm not exactly hopeful.
I can't just leave him out here. If I don't save him right now, he could die. I'll try.
Yep, well, there it is. There it is. Yep.
Wow, I mean, he could die.
Even if you haven't seen the last episode, you were most likely aware of water physics by whatever age you're watching this video.
Just swim with him.
Okay, so now last time I complained about the swimming sound effects and how it seemed like she was on the surface making splashing sounds whenever she moved underwater. But actually now, of course, because of the fact that she's on the surface, bobbing along, it actually makes some sense.
He's too heavy. I can't do it. I don't even know how far I'm actually swimming for. I'm not
To be perfectly honest, you can actually, as long as you face him upwards, you can actually have him float for a second and then rest and then continue.
exactly sure how far the land is. We could be miles away from the beach. I'm gonna have to come up with another plan. I need to keep him somewhere where he would be safe.
Yeah. See, the way that I would have done this is is to have her swimming, but also like show like the encumbrance that she's under, so like to strain on the face, and then also like pan out so that you can see like the vast expanse of the ocean, and just make sure that's like show how it's just like larger and larger and larger like that. Because that way you get the same idea across. I think they do that in SpongeBob a lot of times actually, where they pan out for comedic effect there, obviously. But
yeah, the chroma key eyes are pretty bad. But I hate how she's narrating everything. Stop narrating everything.
Wasn't feeling well, so I had to get Kairos to help me with the Phasmophobia stream. Another is into KW's channel as well. You forgot to mention that one earlier. But still, pay attention to Wednesday particularly, everyone who's here. Was everything got a blue tint to it? Where is this light source? You know, I'm not sure. I think maybe that was possibly applied.
I kind of like the blue tint though, because I'm pretty sure it's like meant to be nighttime right now. So therefore everything kind of has like a blue tint.
Well, if it's nighttime, it's extremely bright for nighttime. But actually, I was gonna say the blue tint might have been applied because they used to be underwater, and so every character would have had that before. cookieswirlc forgot to remove that. But I don't know.
I don't know. I like the blue tint. I think it looks nice.
A minute, I remember. Noah took me to a cave once. It's not too far from here. I know this.
I feel like, are you gonna take him underwater? Don't take him underwater.
Well, I think the logic is that this cave happens to have like an air pocket or something.
Where was it? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go and ask Noah. Hopefully, I'll be able to find him. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard. He's usually swimming late at night.
How are you gonna get? See, it is late at night.
Right, human.
Well, I stand by what I said. If it's nighttime, it's extremely bright for it.
I'll be right back. You stay right here.
Well, maybe it's like maybe
now she's able to leave him.
I can. I have to find Noah.
He's gonna drown. He's so gonna drown. Oh,
there we go.
He's drowning.
Now the physics return. Okay, now I will say this is better underwater effects than the first episode. Sound effects, I mean. The visual effects are about the same.
Hey!
I have to go ask Noah drowns the man.
April!
I hate her pupils. Look at her pupils.
I'm just gonna... Okay, yes, but also, can we just like point out like how much of a deadpan face she has? This is giving early running with you. This is giving early running with you as far as like staring into nothing.
Also, but what's in her blush as well? Like her blush is like full on like just pale white.
It seems like that's meant to be eyeshadow rather than
eyeshadow. No, eyeshadow goes over the eye. That would be eyeliner.
Oh, well, okay. For some reason, I thought eyeliner was on the eyelashes, but okay. What do I know? In any case, I think it's meant to be. I think it's meant to complement the eyes rather than be like a blush on the cheeks, and that's why it's been moved.
Well, it looks bad.
Mm-hmm. Why did you bring him down here then? Oh no.
I can't find him anywhere. Yeah,
I can't find him anywhere. I searched for a whole 30 seconds. What am I going to
I
do?
think I saw him swimming over that way. Oh,
I saw him swimming over that way. I'm going to cut myself off in the middle of a sentence and then continue as if it was one take.
great.
Which, for the record, sometimes that works, but I only ever do that in a emergency situation. I believe it's cookieswirlc is still voicing all the characters. So if you're the director of something, you probably can go to catch that and they'll be able to do some retakes more quickly than the average person. Anyway,
Thank you so much.
that's even assuming underwater makeup exists. That's also the gentleman mansplaining makeup. I mean, I'm just trying to I'm trying to ascertain the facts here.
Listen,
who knows?
okay.
Maybe it's mild mermaid vertigo.
Makeup isn't just for women. Makeup's for men too. How dare you?
And for mermaids, apparently.
Yeah.
As
they got really good waterproof makeup from Sephora.
I imagine they probably have they probably have like some like their own remedies or something that they've possibly mixed over the years, but beyond that, I have no idea. I'm more concerned that if I've got her name already, she's holding a flower underwater. I mean, yeah, it's been cut off at the stems. So it's not like it's actually, but that does mean that you would think that the surface would be nearby, because to my knowledge, most underwater flowers don't look like that, because that's mostly in.
By the way, during this conversation, she had the man totally sank to the bottom of the ocean and drowned. During this whole conversation, he definitely drowned.
I mean, he was floating before, so hopefully now at least he's facing the right direction. The problem is that she probably doesn't know what CPR is, because there's probably a different way to resuscitate somebody with gills.
So she doesn't CPR.
She doesn't. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. There's a different way to do CPR versus regular CPR. Yeah. Okay. But that probably means that even though he's facing upwards, he probably has water in his lungs somewhere. So yeah, even that would have not worked. Must have gotten the makeup from Ursula. I mean, yeah.
Ursula has better makeup. What do you mean? Ursula is the queen of makeup. She is a novice over here.
I mean, yeah, but well, I mean, she could have just borrowed something and just like applied it herself. I don't know.
She raided her mom's makeup box, and it didn't work out.
Her mother is Ursula.
Oh, come on, Noah, where are you? Where are you? I have to hurry up and get back to that human. There he is! Noah, there you are!
Well, everyone is just always... Noah's around swimming. No, he's not. He's just bobbing there, again, staring at almost nothing. That being said, I like whatever like sea jewel he seems to have here. This makes a lot more sense than flowers. I know that obviously like the other one had like flower crowns or something as well, which again another thing I would question.
I mean, it could be like weeds and like pretty plants on the bottom of the ocean that look like flowers.
I suppose, yeah. I have to actually like check to see if there are flowers of that type under the sea as well, because again I felt like that was
under the sea.
We already made that joke. We already made that. But Bon beat both of us to it at the start of the stream. Actually,
how dare you, Bon? How dare you?
It's actually very well put together. I'm gonna have to try and think of something for next stream if I remember to do so.
Wait to steal more of Bon's jokes.
Well, more like I meant more to build onto it this time, do a second verse, but okay, fair.
I say steal.
You have? Yes, I have been. I need to know where those caves are. That underwater cave that you took me to once? Yeah, I call it Star Cave because it has the most...
Hold on, where those caves are, that underwater cave. Of all the caves that you were taken to, was only one of them underwater. Does that imply the rest of them were on the land and therefore would be a better choice? Anyway, what did you think about how Hazel, our possible main character of Pretty Cure Elemental, is double checking her school supplies for school while Hannah, her sister's listening to music?
Also,
stuff like that.
His eyebrows are from blue, shade of blue than his actual hair.
Yeah, that's
a different shade of blue. They're supposed to be the same shade of blue, but you know,
they are. Beat us to it. How dare you? I never get anything first. Let me have this once. Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful view of the stars at night. You didn't seem too interested in it then. Do you want to go now?
Hold on, you have a view of the stars at night from inside a cave?
From an underwater cave! Oh man, the stars in this underwater cave are beautiful! Ah!
Noah, those are sapphires hanging from the ceiling. Oh, are they?
Now and take a look at the stars?
But like,
Actually...
here's the thing. Here's the thing though. It reminds me of that scene for Sword Art of Bridge, but taken seriously, where it's like, I'm looking at the stars. What
it's
stars?
2 p.m. It's 2 in the afternoon. There are no stars.
Only if you're looking at your eyes. What does that even mean?
No, I need to go there, but by myself. Is everything all right? Are you in some sort of trouble? No, I'm perfectly fine. I just wanted to see something in the cave, but...
You could just say, I'll explain later. You probably should do that this day.
He's drowning! Just got footage of him deep underwater drowning. It's like...
Yeah, see, what you should have done is, like, at least, like, go back up to check on him, then back down again and continue, like, skirting around different areas, potentially. Maybe move him along.
I hope you understand. Of course I understand, Abby. If there's anything you ever need from me, just let me know.
I do kind of like his voice.
Fantastic, I need urgency.
I do kind of like his voice though. Like I think it's the creator doing all the voices, but I do kind of like the creator's voice for him. I think it actually works pretty good.
That is true, yeah.
How to get to that cave? Do you think you can give me directions? Do you want me to just swim with you over there? I'll lead you right to it. No, that's okay. This is really something I just need to do on my own.
Do they hate this universe? Is like human hatred a thing?
I mean, it's possible that she wasn't supposed to go to the surface last time, and and humans were something that they fear as a society. That's potentially what it is. Oh, then again, he did just say that he would understand everything, so potentially she's thinking like, oh, there are probably limits to that. Only 3 months that exist in this whole ocean. I remember there was another one in the first episode that I forgot the name of.
There's 4 mermaids, maybe.
Yeah. No, Noah's trying too hard. I don't feel bad for him in this situation because he doesn't know what's going on, but he's still being like, oh my goodness, he's actually approaching me for help. Oh my goodness. But yeah, there was one yells at both of them. If they're ready, they're gonna be late. And I have this spooky facing of Hazel seeing Hannah's headphones are running downstairs with them. I'm just imagining that that Hannah just doesn't react, she doesn't like hear that actual music, and so only Hazel realizes.
Yeah, of course I understand. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to swim until you get to Boulder Rock, then make a left, then you'll see a patch of coral.
I'm sorry, hold on. Boulder Rock? A boulder is already a type of rock. Are we in chai tea territory now? Non-bread? Is this what we're going for?
Another left, and the cave should be right there. It's going to be dark in there. Do you want to take one of these glowing rocks that I found?
One of them. You've been holding only that one the entire time, and is he storing the rest of them in his like belt? By the way.
Probably.
I love what the belt's made of. Probably
I do kind of like the glowing effect here. The glowing effect looks nice.
There we go. Back to normal.
Isn't it beautiful? It glows naturally because of bioluminescence.
Okay. Well, first of all, if it goes out bioluminescence, why wasn't it glowing before? It just started glowing right now. It should have been glowing the entire scene if that were the case, or it should have been like behind his back and therefore wouldn't have been visible. And then there we go.
Also, a man's drowning and she's just being super casual right now. It's like, oh man, it's going to die.
Yeah, the thing is, like, as much as I give credit for cookieswirlc as far as voice acting all the characters, the emotional range of them doesn't it isn't as
but just dialogue wise too. Dialogue wise, she isn't really putting it to pedal to the metal. She's not like, oh, thanks for the instructions. I gotta go. Really important. Bye. And she just swims off.
Yeah, I do think that the delivery could salvage like a lot of the lines that are here. If she sounded more urgent while saying them, or possibly like deliver them a bit faster as well. But yeah, there are a couple other things you could do to get out of this conversation a little bit quicker as well.
Thanks, Noah, for all your help. I gotta go. You're the greatest. Bye. Hey, don't forget to check out the stars in the cave. They're absolutely magical.
There are no stars. They're rocks. They're rocks.
I think I left them right about up here.
Honestly, that you know what? This is going to be a bit of a weird tangent, but it kind of reminds me of one of like Plato's most famous philosophical ideas. Because Plato at one point talked about how if there was if there was a group of humans that lived inside of a cave and there was a wall that they could see slightly above, and and that's where like their only source of light came from. So so all the humans thought that that was what the sun was because they knew about the sun. But the thing is, what they didn't realize this entire time was that the light that they actually are receiving was just a fire inside of a different layer of the cave that wasn't and then had access to the outside. So it's the idea because we actually have no concept of if there is something else that was like that was beyond us that we weren't able to observe or perceive. We didn't know like what the universe actually looked like. Of course, at the times of Plato, we've moved on a lot. We've discovered a lot more. But one of the things that he was actually definitely definitely right about. So I'm wondering so there is a very slim possibility that Noah just thinks that's what stars look like, but because he hasn't been to the surface himself. Yeah, well, okay, no, she has been. Yes, so so Noah is under the same impression that those cave dwellers in Plato's allegory, I don't know what it would be called in Plato's example, were under. Although who knows?
I don't think they know about Plato or anything like that. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, we will we'll see. Bioluminescence only applies to living things as a boulder rock. It's abiotic. Yeah, so abiotic, no life. No, that's one of my origins of making parodies. Actually, is that's ecosystem song by Mr. Parr. Also, the first comment I ever left on a video is on that video. But also, but yeah, I guess what should have said was probably like a phosphorescence or fluorescence or something like that. Yeah, there's the difference, because obviously bio life, that makes more sense. Then Hatches heads into the kitchen. Then Mum says, "Hey, no running in my kitchen," which I find funny for some reason. I mean that to be honest is a very typical scenario, but I mean I guess an application to everything else. Fair enough.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's not here.
Only now have you realized that people, float away, or I don't know.
Here in this spot. Where did he go? Where did he go? Wait a minute. Is that him? I think I can see him. I'm back. I'm back. And I think I found some safety for you. All right. Hold your breath.
Hold your breath.
Or at least try not to breathe in the water. Here we go.
Okay, so you know what? Actually, the zoom in there, at least there's like one sort of like visual gag. Yeah, I'll appreciate that. Okay, now she's going very slowly. The music is also very casual too. It's like, okay,
also she's smiling.
Quick, make sure that you won't drown.
She's smiling. Look at that smile. She's like, "Oh yeah, we're going to drown you."
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna La Llorona her. Or him.
Oh,
La Llorona him.
I'm hurrying. I'm swimming as fast as I can. I'm
gonna press X to doubt that, honestly. If you're weighed down by another person with you, you should be able to like descend a lot faster than normal.
And I can only get to the caves from going underwater. We're almost there. We're here.
This reminds me of one of the My 63 levels, actually. There we go.
And now he's trapped in this cave for the rest of his life.
Well, at least until he's able to recover, and then she will be able to take away. Because if he can make the journey unconscious, he can, in theory, make the journey conscious too.
Please.
The pressure will bring you even further down as well. So yeah, there's that too.
Well, the pressure may also crush his brain, so
Yeah.
Please be okay. I hope you didn't breathe in any water at all, but I had.
Oh yeah, hope he didn't breathe it. Yeah, on that journey, yeah, it's very unlikely that he breathed in any water whatsoever in this long journey you took him under.
To bring you here, this is the only place that I knew you would be safe. Besides,
By the way, at least I like the echo filter.
This cave is just so beautiful. I just wish you would open your eyes so I knew you were okay. Are you
That is true. Look at the star. Wait, what? No one lied to me.
okay?
Those aren't stars.
Yeah.
Those are starfish on the ceiling.
Oh, that would be amazing. That's a perfect. There's the Plato thing.
Are you gonna wake up? Are you gonna open your
Oh wow, I guess he doesn't. I'm hoping he's gonna at least like cough out some of the water they would have inhaled.
Are you okay? I think you're waking up.
Okay, there we go.
Ooh. Looks like you did swallow some water. At
Well,
least
of
you're
course he did.
I'm also starting a new counter. the times this man should have died.
We're
Fair
like
enough.
2 right now.
Also, yeah, that's a good point. Bottom essence. Yeah, this cave is actually definitely bright enough to see in outside of that, because she's not even using that gem like at all. So I don't know what Noah's talking about here.
She just wanted to show off glowing effects for her editing software. Like, look at the glowing effects.
But if she wanted to show off glowing effects, why not continue to do that? I did the same thing in Outwitch Academy, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have an excuse in here. They're gonna turn their lights off, just use magical lights themselves.
You're still breathing though, right? I'm gonna listen. Hopefully I'll be able to hear you breathing.
You know what would have been a really funny gag if she like, I guess because of Gacha. No, I guess if like the Gacha heads would have gotten in the way, but if she like tried to like feel his pulse like by his neck or something, just as like, huh, wait a minute, you're not breathing. Wait, where are your gills? Oh, that's right, human, like that.
Oh, you're gonna be okay. You are breathing. I'm so happy that you're alive. You're so
He's breathing very loudly. We didn't have to like, lean in that far, honestly.
beautiful.
Oh my god.
I will say this, however. I mean, I know that you're a mermaid, but just for the sake of the meme, chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions. Anyway, okay, continue.
Maybe minus the drool. I wonder what color eyes you have. I hope you wake up soon.
My goodness, yeah. That's one thing I didn't do in Nightmare Daycare. Is have Cyril's drool just be like,
I promise to take care of you until you wake up. I won't let anything happen to you at all.
I want
The second
that
you
to
wake
happen to him now.
The second you wake up, I'll abandon you.
And then he
Aesthetic Prince could never. Aesthetic Prince could, absolutely could, but shouldn't.
I don't know if you can hear me, but you should be safe here. I'll be back to check on you in the morning.
Oh, wait. I thought, wait, you're leaving him? Don't
Yeah,
leave.
probably not the best idea.
Don't leave him. He's gonna have a panic attack as soon as he wakes up being in a cave.
Yeah, exactly.
See you in the morning.
He's gonna scream out and cause like a rock slide or something, and then the whole ceiling will cave in, and he
The
will
bats
drown.
are gonna eat him. The water bats are gonna eat him.
The water bats.
The water bats.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Water bats? I don't know.
They're like mermaid bats, you know? They're mermaid bats, practically. But instead of half human, they're half bat. Mermaid bats.
Yeah. All right then.
All right, you guys, that was part 2 of
What?
the new Mermaid. I hope you guys are enjoying this
Yeah, these are short. We dissected a lot last episode, so it took longer. But yeah, these are short
series.
videos.
Make sure you're subscribed. You don't want to miss part 3.
This part was terrible. I don't know. If...
I actually prefer this part to the previous one, just
Well,
because there were
yeah.
actual stakes and something happened.
But it has some more logistical issues, like such as him supposed to be drowning. He didn't drown when she left him. You don't automatically float. I mean, if you like kind of lay right and then breathe properly, you can float, but you kind of have to be conscious for that. Like if I'm unconscious, I will sink like a rock.
Yeah. Not that you've tried that, but just
No,
Yeah.
I'm not trying that because I'm not drowning.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that was but actually again, I mean, the first episode had a few scenes that just dragged on all the way to it. It was like, oh, let's look for some shells. We looked for some
found
shells off
shells.
screen. Yeah, off screen, exactly. This one, at least, the action took place, you know, where we could see it. It was overly narrated, but again, it was at least it was at least something, and I appreciate it being something rather than just exclusively dialogue. So yeah, for me, this has definitely started to improve. How about the magic pearl that we never saw? Yeah, there is that. I mean, honestly, one of the stars on the cave line are just like smaller versions of that exact same pearl, you know, that are not bioluminescent. But yeah, I don't know.
This definitely wasn't scripted.
Well, yeah, I wonder, because obviously it was scripted in the sense that like the lines had to be like read out after, but there's a chance that maybe the action was done first and the script was applied later to fill in those gaps. I've never heard of anyone doing it in that order before.
No, it's probably what I'm thinking is it was recorded kind of live, like, you know, like we have like her like recording all the footage and stuff, and like she was saying the lines with the footage, you know, instead of having the footage be mute with the thing.
If that's the case, then she has like very incredible discipline to pull off that kind of thing. Because I can actually, let's see if I can find the example. Because Treat Pop sent me something that was that had exactly the same issue, and in fact, I'll just demonstrate now how that is how that normally comes across if you do the action first. Here we go. All right. Right, this is what normally happens.
Peace and quiet.
Hey Tamsin, guess what?
Whoa!
I'm packing for holiday.
On holiday?
Yeah, I'm packing for holiday because I need a break from the Super Pops because I'm just too tired. I'll be back.
You see now? Yeah.
In like a week or so. So like, yeah.
I mean, I understand that you want to take a break from being super popular and yeah, I'll just take the whole day all by myself and while you just take a break all day. I mean, okay, see ya!
So yeah, that's what doing the action first and then the script later what looks like, and then also not listening to your own dialogue before you do the captions, which ooh.
I don't know. I still get vibes that this series is not scripted, but like she like the creator like not the thing you just showed me, not the Treat Pop thing, but like
the
actual
mermaid one, yes.
But the mermaid one, but like the mermaid one was like the creator wrote down a synopsis of what they wanted to do and just kind of did whatever to kind of like fill in the time and stuff.
If that's the case, then they definitely they definitely are able to like do narration in a very timely fashion. Although then again, I do know that obviously this channel has done a bunch of stuff with toy videos, so maybe just years of practice doing narration without ums and ahs actually just paid off in that way. Maybe that was all it took. Maybe with a few more years of doing that, ponies would have less of a improv feel to it if it was improvised. Who's to say? Who's to say? You know, different timeline. But yeah, that was. I don't think we'll ever get a proper answer to that one. So we shall see.
That was the new Mermaid series part 2. Yes.
Yeah, maybe what happened was that the synopsis was written down and then the dialogue was scripted, but not the actual not the actual stage directions, the way that we do them. That might be also an issue. But yeah, who is to say? Continues to say the same part of the same story. Original comments on the truth, like, oh hey man, by the way, I have a job. Oh, okay, oh yeah, that's right. You're talking about this before. Okay. It seems like it seems like yeah, that was a short stream. I think Bond said one more. We might have
I don't know. You know, we can just cut it off here. Stream more. Stream part 3 another day. You know, it gives us more to review.
Yeah, fair enough. One of the recommendations actually is the Little Mermaid Gacha Club movie by AM Productions that seems to have a more similar design to the Disney characters.
Wait, is it like actually based off the fairy tale?
No, I don't. Well, I don't know. It just says the Little Mermaid Gacha Club movie in there. I'll have to check that out.
You know, that is, I will say that could be an interesting like thing if we ever decide to actually adapt fairy tales for like a mini movie or like movie. You know, like we sit down and adapt actual fairy tale into like our own kind of like gotcha story or something, or
I suppose
or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, for either one of us, we could do that in one of the pop series actually, because it definitely fits there, because Totally TV canonized a bunch of things, and the franchise, even more of them. Speaking of things the franchise canonized, actually, I also found a Gacha series that I'm going to put into the rotation at some point. If I remember what the name of it was. Yes. Okay. So I found this one from 2 years ago from Pin X B with 2 eyes. That's called Miraculous Tales of Fairy Girl and Silverfin Gacha series. That one I'm curious to get to at some stage. So it's that one's very much on the list. But for now, we'll rest here because yeah, I haven't got as much of an early start tomorrow, but still relatively early. We'll see if, as usual, we'll see if Action Rackers is on TV. Probably not at this time of night because I finished a lot earlier than usual. But we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, thanks everyone for the title hurt my head. That is true. I'm wondering if. Yeah, like Fairy Girl definitely seems like it doesn't quite match the animalistic theme of the rest of the Miraculous holders, or the rest of Miraculous themselves. Actually, the jewels in the series. But who knows?
I mean, maybe, wouldn't it be? I don't know. I feel like the name would be something like Faye or something. You know, like you have like all kinds of names.
Yeah, though that's like if they switch. Because technically speaking of like speaking, Ladybug is just the is just the most like generic version of what you could actually go for with that concept, and that's why they started like to alternate later, like Scarabella, for example, when they had other things. So maybe they started basic. I'm not sure how long the series continued.
I don't know. I mean, Cat Noir, I mean, is a pretty unique name, or more unique.
It is literally Black Cat in French.
Well, yeah, but like, still, it's more unique than when you look at the
original version, it really isn't.
In other languages, it's more unique.
Also, I think they couldn't use Black Cat because Marvel already has a character called that.
Oh.
Yeah,
that makes a lot more sense. Also, yeah. Wait. Speaking of Miraculous, have you actually seen the latest special?
Is it still the plastic one?
No,
or is there another one I've missed out on?
London special. It just came out a few days ago.
Oh, then no, I have not.
I actually watched it. It was decent. I actually kind of enjoyed it. It basically works as an epilogue to season 5, like kind of explaining some of the stuff for ending in season 5. Which, watching it, I'm kind of glad because we actually get to see Marinette sad instead of that ending scene, which felt really rushed and everyone happy and everything's happy. It's like. The ending scene of the original of season 5 was so rushed. It's like everything's happy now. It's like, oh god, all the trauma just ensued. Everything that just happened.
I think going forward with that was everyone seems to be happy, and then wait a minute, there's a bit of a cliffhanger. There's still some stuff to clear up. Stay tuned for that. And
yeah, but the whole ending of season 5 never sat right with me. But like this special kind of clears things up, where it's like, yeah, no, things didn't instantly switch to that purely happy ending, which I'm glad because like, God, that ending was weird.
Yeah, I mean, it clearly doesn't bother me to the same extent that it does you, but I was like, well, I would definitely love to see more about this and the details of this new reality. But I guess I will. I guess I will. Maybe whether I do that tonight or some other time in the future, up for debate. But for now, I'm gonna go and get some dinner. Oh, actually, maybe I'll because I was asleep before this. Maybe I'll actually record some lines first in the.
Oh yeah, you can record Ray's lines.
Yes, Ray's and the Yu-Gi-Oh one. That's probably why.
Oh yeah, I need those for scene 3 because I'm doing that for KW.
Yeah, I was gonna go in. I was gonna go in order, but you know what? Yeah, I'll skip ahead and do scene 3. All right, I'll send you some stuff.
All right.
Prepare for my recovered voice, Bakora. Okay, but for everyone else, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters.
And until next time.
Subscribe to the show already, and also stay tuned for KW's channel on Wednesday, like I said. But on that note, until next time,
farewell. Drugs, caca.
Oh yeah, do the signs. Yeah.